Oh, they want no fire, who? What to ye, brother? It's a mouth to me. Oh, many move a dead. Ya brabo be ye fe. Nenupe, no ma ya pabe. Ye be ya pro yama ya kwabe. Papa was he council, he made the hill. Oko Jesse Chana wa Brian Ponyono. A memo bonny as he conto bohini. The hoofy tempo, I say coco. Kona wo beka semino ya sha won funu muma. Timme mufu na je pray. Dollar bako, sidi timinto. Drobo ayede, driver timinto. 24 crowns so I won't timinko. Kakwaye bedie so boys a timinto. Kenya sampi na manmo. Kwesi, eya re hunyum bina hashe makume mu mama. Ye. Enyo do hunyum na mitwo. Kwesi, eya re hunyum bina hashe makume mu ma. Da.
Yeah, cut out the share, any broye. Beso ye betu se bayre. Mudi yedi, kojebesia. Na mone mabusia fu abeche.
Ye kwai no nya wo se ye ka na enye. Ma ye ka ne wo se kwada nu suya de ye. Enti wo refi se su ku dan no ebubu. Yeah. You belly fool where they kill you. So corruption and dirty games. And my own refi se emri ye fo. Yeah. No we say what ya swap for. Ebu what you can be needy and I want you for. But since the day you can run rumble, who soon you will buy a better set up for? And you don't who you na me too. Ara who you be na share my mama. Yeah. Yeah, till you. Yeah, that will come. A drop one, that bank in dog. Yeah, yes, you could so yeah, you man yo. Yeah, number Sabasa, if you see and shoot you, you know so.
I am confident this African Union now. There is no time to waste. We must unite or we perish.
I'm promising you, within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change. Within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change. Within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change.
I want to just make one point before I sit. As you all know, there are efforts to build a national cathedral. It is very, very important that we build that cathedral. It's a voluntary exercise. Anybody who wants to contribute can contribute. I have contributed, and I will contribute some more. So I encourage everybody to think about it, and let's build it. It is not for anybody, it is for Ghana and for the glory of God.
Na say Juma asam na ye kan new patriotic party programs are ye die gu ho no ebedu baabi no ye be kran kofo afiama no ne no ma be ye Juma wo Ghana.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
What a new way to cool off and quench your thirst. And now everyone is enjoying the surprising experience of Paradise Park treated drinking water.
Hi.
Join the refreshing experience and enjoy the all-new Paradise Park treated drinking water. Paradise Park treated drinking water. Drink pure, live more. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Looking for a shipping service that's reliable, on time, and affordable? Your best solution is ANS Trading Agency Limited. At ANS, we handle all kinds of shipping from door-to-door courier services from London or Europe. We also import left-hand vehicles such as articulators, trucks, and all kinds of cars. For your duty issues on 20-50 feet containers, we have you 100% covered. It doesn't matter where you're shipping your vehicles or goods from, either from China, Europe, America, or any part of the world. We are the best with duty. Contact us via www.answer24.com or call us on these numbers.
We are the best.
Yebe NDC ni MPP atade no yen tungu na yen fight for a better Ghana. Afa na me the reason why omo person beka Kwame Nkrumah wan sama kire yen ma no. Okay. Because sankwala ni hu ade Kwame Nkrumah tumi ye in 9 years. Na NDC ni MPP ya mo 30 years. Na sebe mperi hedoma ye Ghana. Yebe hu sebe mperi asa. Omo amobra. Nti Kwame Nkrumah yen kan wasem. And then nipa bebre kura nim se na Kwame Nkrumah birthday. Ma collapse no. Ni party to say Kwame Nkrumah other African countries ne start you see Kwame Nkrumah Ghana ka kwan yentumi anhwe so o Giant Industries yentumi anhwe so. I don't know what is wrong with the black man. African leader be obetna play mu akobo bose wo broni nchen wa bodam. The riches, all the riches the white man is dreaming of. Yes. You are sitting on it. Yes. I didn't change Africa, Brabono, Yan face can quagio. As Shafom to na fedia. Mutu na Momodi Mufia. And Ghana police, I am paying for Busia for Ghana soldier, a protocol. Oko parliament to Mabusia for Aden Sani Abumai. Dabi, you say the system whereby Nanadu Asifo the president, John Mahama Asifo, Asiadun Katianum, Tubecha. The son of the fisherman can also become president. The son of the charcoal seller can become president. And who are fighting for?
I wish you for my mumina kwaba, Oba no share video ne dia mai, Madam Ginasi. Let me say, my catcher must say, Modi kind, ahake your old account no. Juma ye start no, you prepare your mind, prepare you who say, Sabi, and nipa domunti, yenya domwe ye, but enya dominanti ni yabai. Na me de boa me ne say, Munina munim se matia sorry da, hantna, my ye nipa mwe jumada, my ye preaching a dom china ho, my ye preaching a domuni ho, santi me training me once meba, to be damunina asi, yen koso, oba odi share video no. Na ya ye wo ho enne ye hu video sa ye hu mfa so a chirimba e ba be hu mfa so medam nyina ase ena me ba ya me nche bebre em se Kwame Nkrumah woda enche ena twem na me hwe se de ya approach Kwame Nkrumah woda na me wra hu ye Kwame Nkrumah woda mua ya ntese ye mpanyimfo ka ho asem ya ntese ye hu dede wa Ghana na nipa dodo na po nim se holiday ni ade ma ye no Kwame Nkrumah birthday ebre kura nim na wo hwe ni patitiru se se wasaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah I stand to be corrected so no pani obi a wotumi aye president e wo country mienu Ghana any Guinea I stand to be corrected kromienu Guinea fosika kra no ni image edaso a wo hwe anya de ketwa we ni patitiru African continent hwe omo abo Africa man ya ifiri asase so na Ghana de enhira da yeso a minim de hayen na nse na US NASA omo ko se moon no se hefa empanyufo edi enu ni bi Ghana ne ka ho okọ abrochire titirufo ye Ghana fo Kofi Annan ebe ye UN Secretary General na yem value de ye wo yem value ye de tie nne no be kire de ntia Kwame Nkrumah ye nka no ho asem me ka kire wo hwe me I will choose Kwame Nkrumah over Jesus. I will choose Kwame Nkrumah over Allah. I will choose Kwame Nkrumah over Prophet Muhammad. Me choice. Unto force me. Me catch. I will choose Kwame Nkrumah any day, any time. I don't need God. I need people. Now, onye bibi ama ye kasa adwuma mo nte wo. ah won kremoni ala de wo kai na no eye nkomhyeni na wo se oye ni na o de fa ne so o de be fa nipa so tade ne yem value nipa ne yen hwe nipa yie na se bibi wo nipa mu a yen hu de ati ni mu ne yen tete Edward Black Star yes struggle. We don't value even talent. Yen value youth. Youth to be what talent yen fire on a one was say no adani junkie no adani we smoker. But Brony akod well Brony dwin abofra ho. E ba ne football be train fit in collabrem. E ba na acrobatics, e ba ne boxing, obetiti ufiri nkwadabrem no wa be superstar. Ghana de yete ho ye Black Star na ye build no yete ho na yete say Ghana player bi a go e wo Bangladesh ni akofa no yete say Ghana player bi a go Afghanistan ni afra the Black Star all the way kwaji African Cup way ya de African Cup ene odo yo se wen ye nya ne Black Stars akebeka se ombebo abra Jordan Opoku obedansa Francisco Finom eyi ni ye je no when home home for so nkola we nam Ghana ha nyina ya nche omonka unya player fantastic player Yusuf Chipsa unya Don Bote unya Chastero de Taylor unya Edmond Cobson unya fantastic players amo nyina useless anka satinasi na bisa say ye starting say ye kwa under 17 for the past 10 years sa under 17 under 23 under 24 nyina wen black man Jeme, Kwame Nkrumah yankanasam ibetichu Jesus, ibetichu Abraham, ibetichu Isaac, yetichi Yamani Jacob, and Nancy textbook be a buy. Shata wale munyina winsem gum, shata mianka say enyaw. Shata wale munyina winsem. Na ni pachitu te say Kwame Nkrumah, yamba planti omonka. Ube bura bibini dem na Jesus boho, ube bura nkremuni dem na shake bi na boho. Na ni pachitu te say Kwame Nkrumah yentena was intended ba bechro some of the achievement of Kwame Nkrumah just in 9 years. Just in 9 years, dear Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana and Yebekoni say, Mikona minim, said Kwame Nkrumah baby factories, Rade, Nema Kwame Nkrumah, my pa, share video kit to Abby.
I am confident this African Union now. There is no time to waste. We must unite or we perish.
Today, more and more kinds of production are being undertaken, and more articles of every kind are bearing the title, Made in Ghana. A good example is the lorry assembly plant at Tema. Here, records have been broken by Ghanaians with no previous engineering experience. Production is already double the expected figure, and the workers may be recognized in a new skilled category, to be known as motor assembly technicians. Every day that passes sees another 7 chassis complete. Experience has already shown that in industry, the Ghanaian is an able, cheerful and willing worker with a passion for learning and advancement. Today, more and more kinds of production are being undertaken, and more articles of every kind are bearing the title, Made in Ghana. A good example is the lorry assembly plant at Tema. Here, records have been broken by Ghanaians with no previous engineering experience. Production is already double the expected figure, and the workers may be recognized in a new skilled category, to be known as motor assembly technicians. Every day that passes sees another 7 chassis complete. Experience has already shown that in industry, the Ghanaian is an able, cheerful and willing worker with a passion for learning and advancement. And private enterprise factories turn out the goods which Ghana needs. This is the Development Corporation's nail factory at Accra. With more and more building, more and more nails. Nails to make fine furniture in another government-sponsored enterprise. Great opportunities exist in many other fields. The international investor will survey possible markets which extend beyond Ghana itself to the vast awakening territories of Africa north of the equator. People want furniture and household articles of all kinds. And moreover, they want the best that their money can buy. In the field of heavy engineering, the Ghanaian worker has proved his ability to master the many skills and techniques necessary. Today, more and more kinds of production are being undertaken, and more articles of every kind are bearing the title Made in Ghana. A good example is the lorry assembly plant at Tema. Here records have been broken by Ghanaians with no previous engineering experience. Production is already double the expected figure, and the workers may be recognized in a new skilled category, to be known as motor assembly technicians. Every day that passes sees another 7 chassis complete. Experience has already shown that in industry, the Ghanaian is an able, cheerful and willing worker with a passion for learning and advancement. Cigarettes, too, are manufactured in Ghana. At the Pioneer Tobacco Company's factory at Takoradi, local leaf, over 50% of it, is blended with imported tobacco to suit all tastes. 550 people are employed, and of the 42 management staff, 17 are Ghanaian. Each of the making machines can turn out 1,250 cigarettes a minute, which, with a bit of arithmetic, gives the plant an output of nearly 10 million cigarettes a day. Apart from its contribution to the consumer market, the company spends some £75,000 a year on developing the local tobacco crop. And in 2 years, output has risen from 17,000 pounds of leaf to over 2 million. A modern canteen serves the workers. And after a good meal is an ideal time to enjoy the results of one's labors. A lot of cigarettes needs a lot of matches, and a lot are made at the Caddy factory. 600,000 gross a day.
Chiminianom, enya reku samwa. Ti Kwame Nkrumah time I say you kurase eni bie kura ni hɔ no. Na ye assembly plant wa ha. Na ye cigarette wa ha. Na ye matches wa ha. Na ye nail. Nema bebre. Mekai Afrigezi, no ye suitcase, any mattress. See, what say sound same way? Just 9 years. No, mine Ghana. You know what to a casa sisia, ye cra toothpick, a crati row. A dang. A dang minuano. See, ne, my mamma casa wati, and there, attempt the dear be mem. They may try some emotional. She toothpick a Ghana cry. She toothpick. 2017. Yeah, she. Mini are. The better achieve to Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah, adiane yaba. Yeah, in the attempt. Never be saying na mi hua. Na tem did any pese bano. Ghana imports toothpicks worth 18 million Ghana cedi from China. Ghana imports toothpicks, bamboo, any bamboo. It's a symbol to set up a toothpick factory. Saying to set up a tea-row company. A factory. Saying you want man getting kitty be or and yes, ye crana China de Ghana dani business. Eh? Niema omo ye de bra Ghana for na so nya high quality you. Rwanda started in the mobile phone. A duru say ya na wasi ye hu say obi ti sa apostle ko Joseph o ya chede de magana minu ya nom nti ade ampa me say ne mini atam minu ya me see video ya wo hwe me say why are we doing this to ourselves as a people? Adan Why are we doing this to ourselves as a people? We prefer to build a cathedral for God. We prefer to build $250 million church for God while citizens are not employed. And then, the more I will go school, no, the more and I will face your watch. See me near them, why? Would you mean near them? Muslim me near me, jai, me near them. Any shadie. Yeah, it has come to light that Ghana imported 18 million Ghana cedi worth of toothpicks from China in 2017 for its hospitality industry. Dr. Yaw Edu Jemfi, the president of Association of Ghana Industry, has revealed. Niniano, inti aden ye who say toothpick yedi yesim. Abra Korea for the body wetwa body na wi body dua na esi wono odi ye biscuit body dua no eni o body dua no na ya package egu wono kube nso na egu ase no kube hu nyina ye de ye chako ende ye di kube a na ya to dua na twene ye wo raw materials ni na minua minkase ye jimi ye ngimi minkase aboda minkase ye moa na minim de he bibini. I don't know what is wrong with the black man, especially the Ghanaian. Na mbebuna sole we nyama we nyama osanka China for na debre Ghana ha wo apostle ko Joseph na ujina so dem bo mpaye me se Ghana de nyame bi wo ho nyantia ye ka wie yo me se nyame bi wo wa wo nyantia ye ka wie Asamoah Gyan no kra hu ne ho fa so wo fantastic player to say Asamoah Gyan usi wanyi Antoniana just say de chachaye doctor ya ye nya ne ya no ya akoma operation pa chomo type ne di man boy omo ya twe papa yi doctor awotumi ya akoma operation do send your Africa ha ya tam papa yi ade na bewura politics ma excavator yi de gina kopie papa yi din mu ade na mo yesa ade household niama we niama say China for the bread and the China more and ye bie and niama for niama tantan time and niama water in this 6 months na send na China for ye de bread Trawe musi krone bese ya say na yatim na nyame hyiraw we nya lithium Mrs. lithium asemo de mi nyai kada we nya lithium $150 billion US dollars billion $150 billion US dollars what the amabroni age 10 to 15%. What the amamuye sorry na mbebuna sole papa bi tufu say na the effect of atem didie ade yesi yenim na mpanyin fo bebie duro mo sa atem didie bebie duro no omo sa atem didie nim kwase sem wa niema we ye krafi China we niema we gui niema we fridge ni we China nkora de chiro mo school China nkora Chinese ni Asian robotics no what's no chiro ba ye chire ye nkoda no a lion has a tail it has a big head and a very small way baby we ase duri nkoda san kwa assembly kwa ya we ya marching to our classes baby we ase duru ya man nkoda yi omuti ya man nkoda the beauty of women. Unim say sa girls na mo yi omuti no colonial rule na obi aba be di wo so wo kromfo wura wo dem kromfo wura wo dem na kromfo no eja ne japade wo wo dem kromfo ne ko na oja ne niema wo wo dem a kromfo niema no wo be fa na beto agu na wo slave master aba okọ we ja bible ama wasom oja Quran ma wasom oja ne nyame ma wasom Oja system of rule edema wasum enti broni ma ye no na bibi man ye ni system of rule na ye nim nyansa say eye nyame na hehye awade na wo bible nim nonsense ebra bible ne mai ne ye nananum nim say ye ware oba say ewrade na hehye awade na wo Genesis ebra bible ne mba Ghana na ye hu Genesis no na bibifo ye nim say ye yo oba ho ade anse na natena broni na be kire say ye ware oba bible na kire anamebwa omo moton bibiduro no me se bibidi ni jimi de omo moton bibiduro no obeti omo ya advert ya bible ne kra se mundi aduaba no na momfa na hahan ne nsa yade nti ebra na bible ma africa no na ye nana ennim se aduaba yedi na hahan yede sa yade na ye nana no nim se wudi popo wi a popo ni seed ne kra yeduro popo ahaban na yeduro na popo ni ntire ne yeduro na ye nim eye bible e na be kire me se the black man is sick up here. Midimochi a meyemo. Midimochi a meyemo papa. The ekosu na Kwame Nkrumah share Hong Kong. Any I say Ghanaians are not timid people, as has been suggested in many foreign press. Far from it. They may be slow to anger and may take time to organize and act. So what say? Organize and act. But once they are ready to strike and strike hard, it pays no one to temper with Ghanaian freedom and dignity. Kwame Nkrumah say Ghana for nyimio, two fi say Ghana ejimi na Ghana ya asumdwe manya. O boa. Na o ya dia Ghana ni be ye din ne wa hwe wa na wa organize ne ho. Na organize ne ho ye na was strike ya won't to stop no. Embebu no na start. Me see a time will come e be ginsem. What e bre bi bedru e be ginsem. A baby bedru, most stopping bebu na ye, a baby bedru, police ni a soldier for in a bed draining mebuno. I'm telling you today. I say, before the practicals. Nyanko pombo broni wi no. Dotie na kai na nka okotu na abofo nketewa no. Eka say, Dada. Mentungu. Pama ye na de be ya de bi. Ye na egu ho. With all due respect, Jimmy. Hey, environment. Baby, before she be a environment, a whole thing, and to ye new even say before Krakotna, US, maybe before one at a environment, no, not could be able for some black catch them. It is better I tell my race the truth than to sit here and lie. It is better I tell my race, black people, the truth than to lie.
And private enterprise factories turn out the goods which Ghana needs. This is the Development Corporation's nail factory at Accra. With more and more building, more and more nails. Nails to make fine furniture in another government-sponsored enterprise. Great opportunities exist in many other fields. The international investor will survey possible markets which extend beyond Ghana itself to the vast awakening territories of Africa north of the equator. People want furniture and household articles of all kinds. And moreover, they want the best that their money can buy. In the field of heavy engineering, the Ghanaian worker has proved his ability to master the many skills and techniques necessary. Today, more and more kinds of production are being undertaken, and more articles of every kind are bearing the title, Made in Ghana. A good example is the lorry assembly plant at Tema. Here records have been broken by Ghanaians with no previous engineering experience. Production is already double the expected figure, and the workers may be recognized in a new
Kwame Nkrumah tiase no na ye lorry assembly plant e wa ha omo no mu ye adwuma nyina no eni engineer na adwin bia nanso omo ye adwuma no dedicate omo exceed the way expected production figure. The Ghanaian is not lazy. Ghana need to kwan ko bebia wo to me survival. Ghana need to kwan. What dey hwe omo ye chi omo so omo ye scammers ni ade no. What Ghana need be di wo? Ghana ni epedimpa because yetete yen. Mo hwe de mo aye Ghana. NDC ni MPP. Mo hwe de mo aye Ghana. Ye kan na obi si yi John Dramani Muhammadin film. Mewie me yi ade bi de a kire. O ma yen kan no kure kakra. Yen kan no kure na Ghana say over 30 years NDC ni MPP. Me say I'm telling Fix the Country in Penyufono. I'm telling them the youth are looking for a third force because yes, I did there. Ebeye cost 90. I'm telling them. I catch on now me pamuchao. A baby Sammy, Avram, Captain Smart, me pachao. I'm not working for Captain Smart. I mean Casimicho, me ni adamfu. Me see Facebook, me ni blog be adamfu. What I make catch on? Huh? You want more? Me hiam one wabuame, ebia, post we mame, Avram yewe asa, ubi anyam adamfu. What does I make catch on? Captain Smart is not my friend. Oketeche Free Fire is not my friend. Oliver is not my friend. Ernesto is not my friend. I don't have any friend. We are fighting for a common goal. Do you obey him? Free no, or you who free one. Do you account no account? Me ba live abetie Captain Smart ba akotie. Oketeche FIFA ba okasa akotie. Oliver ba no okasa akotie. Ernesto ba okasa akotie. De yanafa, de yana to twene. Me say we are fighting for a common goal. Do you obey free nim free? Do you obey tem nim tem? Mo bia bisa mo bia asem. What it? Omo kra no omo nim politics kra se me politics isi na mebe ma mebe kebi omo facts and figures se me omo start da kra sa me start ba yen ya be awakening brain no ya ba be kasa ma youth no ye yi religion ato atwene omo de omo ho aba se am fight for a better Ghana. I am not working for anybody. Oche mo bia bi sam san kwase asem ni bio oche me person mo san kwase ya comment no ase o
skilled category to be known as motor assembly technicians. Every day that passes sees another 7 chassis complete. Experience has already shown that in industry, the Ghanaian is an able, cheerful and willing worker with a passion for learning and advancement. Cigarettes, too, are manufactured in Ghana. At the Pioneer Tobacco Company's factory at Takoradi, local leaf, over 50% of it, is blended with imported tobacco to suit all tastes. 550 people are employed. And of the 42 management staff, 17 are Ghanaian.
Wow. Kwame Nkrumah time. Na Ghana citizens, na your population, yes, and so omo be a tobacco factory, no, and fanipa 550. Sabre no. Na yendru 10 million po. I stand to be corrected. Ot me fanipa 500. Nti sankai ya hwesu ya to today. Me nka say me supporting the production of tobacco, but to me see obi kwan. The ebe crefree broni kromu aban na broni dia make money no. E na yanka say ya de wo kromu ha anka moaye. Ka moaye. Ah? Ko Western resin ko hwe rubber ye wo ho. Aye kra bows, ye kra rubber bows e free China. And China for the Ghana done the business. Ghana ni to kwa China. Ghana ni ko as employee. Chinese ni ba Ghana or ba as a business owner. Are we okay? Are we okay? The black race. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Me ben Jew for no. Me ben Jew for my dear Jew for ye. Say Jew ni kura $1. E be fa Jew for baako 10 in sem and say drew. Wo a wonye Jew ni sem. Meaning say Jew ni kura ska. Opensu anoma obako to Jew ni ho. Number 1. Ono so peduano ato abakoto oni nue Jew ni ho. Number 2. Ope provision ato abakoto wo Jew ni ho. The next one so pe stuffing chair ato obehwe Jew ni nti sika ne be circulate wo Jew force sa na Lebanese for ye wo Ghana sa na Chinese for ye wo Ghana nti Chinese ni si Ghana obedidi wo Chinese restaurant obeto nema wo Chinese mall obe shopping e wo Chinese we supermarket obe chinchin China ni sika nko Ghana ni woda sika obenya na wasan di kodi krom before me say Ghana ni kura bie shop e wo UK a ni nia Ghana ni ento na de da Ghana ni bie shop e wo Canada ni nia Ghana ni ento da. What is wrong with the Ghanaian? Are we sick or we are not? Hey.
Each of the making machines can turn out 1,250 cigarettes a minute, which, with a bit of arithmetic, gives the plant an output of nearly 10 million cigarettes a day. Apart from its contribution to the consumer market, the company spends...
You produce cigarettes kwa ukromwa. Ka yenso ye export bi. Tobacco no enwe bi ukromwa. Chanke ye bia tobacco no. Ni ye mfa nye finished goods. Ni enso ye mpia bi ma brofo no mo so cancer ni. Bibia ye bekra. Bibia na broni shatade. Broni a shatade, broni a shadros, broni a boni brazia. ne ya package di abagana ne ya senya confidence ne ya to redeem broni wawu broni awawu atade ne ye guso na ye to na ye hye awi normal ebibi man ben ene be hye atade ahye dross ahye brazier na wa package e de akọ broni kuruma broni beto ye nipa na se ye moa can we ya hey fix the country any freedom fighters and me will be a reply cops na doye any usu bempa biom me musa so munye relevant me kazo me ni party truvio hey mo be a reply some useless people ni biom omo de mo create diversion what MPP ko na person kwas wa pe mo ye useless wa party nim so make create diversion na takra di issue na ekoso na say maame no onyimu say wo onyimu say emfa ye ho yes you go fix Ghana. What ye who as a people ye? They who as a people ye. Now you to me crack toothpick any
£75,000 a year on developing the local tobacco crop. And in 2 years, output has risen from 17.
And they don't check one. They to me crack toothpick. A dear ye sim 2017. Ye crack toothpick 18 million Ghana cedi. Adamu wi nipa nam na mudi musimu ana mo wi nipa nam na mo wi jata ana mo wi elephant Ghana fo mpanyufo eye nipa nam na mo wi elephant ana zebra ana mo vi na fa ne king kong na mo ku ne wi na mo kra toothpick 18 million Ghana cedi from China bibia China Flaster fast in konwa fi ho egu e free China. Na mo te China ekonwa so a mo adwen be papa aba mo yade ma mabunu ho kire won sei mo yade mo kom di nipa sei be ni me phone kire wa send me money emmemme nyina sreska so mo didi emmemme nyina sreska so mo fix Ghana so you will fix this country na me ka me kire wo
£1,000 of leaf to over 2 million. A modern canteen serves the workers, and after a good meal is an ideal time to enjoy the results of one's labors.
Ada nipa tuntum ye nipa bonini sa. Ada nipa tuntum uye nipa bonini adwem boni wo wutirimu sa. Yo ha ne ye bete se eyi omanpeyin na nado. Eba betua ne yereka. So ye na ye bufi. Wow, sa Jomahama wote su na empanyimfo mo jejejeje allowance just e din na mo sesan. Mo jejeje ma mo yenem. Eni. Wow, sika no mo jejini. Wow, President John Mahama. Now we 2012 no give 15,972 Ghana. 2013 and not two na ketuyem tiye and not two na ketuyem and not call 22,464. 2014 and not satum and call 24,710. 2015 and not satu na ketuyem and call 27,181. 2016 and not two na ketuyem and not call 29,899. Wow, emi sata. Wow, no, so 2012, no, 14,375 we Ghana city. And the following year, 2013, or 20,218. 2014, emisata, 22,239. Young customer paying for near kitchen. I don't have a now. In pay for the moja credit and farm because money vote to ma'am. Why? Muji and family home, Muji 1 billion crank and family home. Why? Because most of mine. Why? 2015, Emisata, edgy 24,463 Ghana city. And a 2016 Emisata, edgy 26,909 Ghana. First lady, Lordina Mahama. 2012, no, 11,500. Edwa Ben why? Huh? I don't know where yes, sir. Who could I get to Yansumudi? man paying another day and the boy that John Mahama and that's no. John Mahama didn't make it down. Bro, a bomb, my cassette. Mama, you was so many new yaman. The more you wicked. Katem did your revenue Usubempa. When did John Tomani Mahama? And so I leave there and no more carbon Usubempa. A one of us on us or them on Messi and this in the MPP on what shada. And the critics are Nigel Gaze in only Bedu Kubinom. Oh, we need to do a Ghana. May say this system will change. May say Ghana best son. I swear. Or main way best son. A police for credit bulletproof share. 2012. Now Lord in Mahama. 11,500. 2013. And you two na ketu him. And no G 17,000 and 73 Ghana. Coins gweche kro message coins no. Coins sansu gweche. 2024 or G 18,780. 2015 ya two na ketu. Odi she percentage ya yedi tutum. 2015 or G 20,658. Now get your credit vice president cry 2016 Lord Mahama edge 22,724. Matilde Misata yere nsuruwa ye dinu oshodo no soje. 2012 Misata yere no je 11,340. 2012 uji seska iska ketwa. 2012 muji seska wo ye iska ketwa. 2013, Emisa Tire, no G 16,848. What the many I am? 2014, Emisa Tire, no G 18,533. 2015, Emisa Tire, no G 20,386. 2016, no G 22,425. Mo your my Ghana say yeah. Dear mo yeah. Dear mo yeah. Mera crowd, yanjen krato na embra why. Mera ho, yanjen krato na embra. Mera ho papa, mera ho papa. Adam we say, huh? And she percentage of the to market to him. And the teacher for nurse for a police for yebe to aba December nim. And I'm to a police for market to him. Up to today, one mun say case card. Na mu use so mu ye dirty work. Mwen si dan, she sagleme dan, sagleme yo se dan, ebi wo Kumasi na. Mwen si dan, wo de mo fema workers, pona workers nko dem. Dan ni si mu dem na mwa na gum. Citizen, mebru kase ye kotene mu a, mo de police for ya soldier for the two na be di echi. Sebi mpredia sa, sebi andi se nyam pipi. Mo jimi na say, mo abobo adam na say wo ya moa. Mo bodam na say wo ya moa. Me am fa cha mo ate na ya oba be ka say munya atem didi na won no man Ghana se nkrofo ye wicked tagle me dan hwe
emara ho affordable housing we see bush Jesus Christ hey Ghana for we there ente me fi Ghana arawo ti dancing wura mu pa and obi aka ho hwe as o mo nimbo se dan bi sia hey emi hu she dan ni bebrebe suso 10,000 department was her apartment. Hey. Very former failure, big time.
Minuya, when you were someone catch me. And then who say AFARI hospital said there's AFARI hospital. Say let me then John Domani Mahama. Eddie, wait. $200 million. They see $200 million. It's one essay. $200 million. And this is a glimidino. A good essay. One another that could forward. Why should you promise to basic cathedral? Over catch said you contributed $250 million cathedral man young couple. Seven previous. Yeah, Jimmy for Edward and Wodiaba contributing 100 Ghana a month. Some best say Ghana. Some best say Ghana. You're going to some best say Chrono and Kokura Bonnie. Mutrimu na ya ding. no no bisa kwopse na doye ani owusu bempa ani abro nye ne chema wontumi nom Canadian Japan mu nyina gukrom ha akaka bensam etumi kire dan yo mo na me wadan be 900 me wasase me gwajapade me ye wei se mo moda mo a modi ye ga ne ye si ajimu kuye nyina me ka kire ajimu kuye nyina na mo fakuro no that's it.
The hospital in Jomama say on a night here. I cut short for this hospital in 2014 when I was a deputy minister for the Ashanti region. The hospital was supposed to be commissioned in April 2017. Now look at it. The entrance of the hospital in here. And I came to meet it like this. 4 years. The hospital has been left to the mercy of the bush, the sun and the rain. And this is the hospital. As you can see, they are locking up the entrance. You cannot enter. These are the hospitals. People are dying. Yes, you can see them. They are in there. You can see. All these were completed by John Mahama, left by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This is one of the many hospitals started by John Mahama. This is the entrance of the hospital. And here, so look at it. Thanks to John Mahama. It's a military hospital. It's the entrance. This is it. Just want to go in a little. Just look at it. There's no work go on. Everything's at standstill. Look at. You can see work ongoing there. Far away. You can see the buildings. No one is.
How can a group of people hate themselves like this? How can a group of people become their own enemies like this? Besides the concept of John Mahama see in Ukraine, I do agree with that. John Mahama fan the bottom skin see we Ghana. This is John Mahama did it and pessimetry. How can a group of people become their own enemies like this? Jenkra Tombra na menchira onyema kwa Nkrumah ye. Beautiful lines is here, meba. Yetimi ya dientoto. Ye wicked too much.
Ensio mankwa, ensio hunyo desani biara. Eni abodi nyina. Intina Awurade na aye Drilling Company Limited. Eton safre ankrankre enyumaku ahodo nyina. Oba Awurade na aye Drilling Company Limited. Ye borehole drilling, water treatment, visibility studies. Ye nhwehwemu ewo asase ne so ansa na ye tunsuo di amount. Ye manual and electric pump installations, hydrofracture. Se Awurade na aye etunsuo ma wa. Obetimi anom, obetimi adware, obetimi dia bibidia. Enti yeton safre danse enyumaku ahodo. Ye real estate companies, hotels. And sorry, and will be biara or the insure edijuma. Awurade na aye borehole drilling company limited. When we are tracking a one crime or Fanko barrier. Kumasi ewo Odium bus stop. Freye wa humatu foiso 0245 636634 0247 171472. Awurade na aye borehole drilling company limited. Yes, say insure mankwa. Shrani po forwarding kwa onia bra back from 19.
Hi, Patrick.
Yes, thank you. Wow, you guys are so efficient. You're always on time.
At Drop-In, we pride ourselves on being efficient. We make sure our riders are happy with our services.
That's great.
But Madam, how did you hear about Drop-In?
Oh, I saw a post on Instagram. I've been using Drop-In since. How about you?
I saw a post on Facebook and I decided to give them a call to see if I could work with them. They've been so great. I just received another request on the same route.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, with Drop-In, you can share a ride and pay less than the actual amount.
Charlie, Drop-In has finally dropped. So, download it now on your Android or iPhone and ride safely and conveniently. Charlie, you for take Drop-In. Bam.
Drop-In, Your convenience is our drive.
Na me kai mo said omo ye wo Facebook na ye no CSF ye TV app no aye ready aye by next month ye be sim ye be launch ne kama na afi ye be call live wo ho Facebook live na ye be jai ye be call live e wo app ne so na ye jom Facebook amomo ye de be beto Facebook a ye live na wie no na ya kate e bia 5 minutes bi na de beto Facebook no mo mfa jom be ye no account no mo de hack me old account no anko mo de delete page no. Oh yes, say ya. Want me stop you to know? Yeah, app. Yeah, we are hack app and so. Why? Be ready and say why? Timbati and Betty and coffee. What big ye t-shirt ni bin so. Why? I catch them. If you online, and no need to call us. Why? More outside no. We call www.csfshop.com. www.csfshop.com. Another friend number ne that's no. Your friend set. Oh, friend set up. Baby, I will be on Sabeka t-shirt no. Yada munyina straight up. Ebusuya eyabrehosem why na me nko some of the achievement of Kwame Nkrumah na me bie phone lines na ma hwade very sad yen kan wasem wo school na ye teach ye ma no a lion has a tail, it has a big head and a very small waist we abrabo bempa na ye debo o ka say China for ye draw butterfly and label the part and draw the flower you go school we you draw flower you label part we the stigma any petals ni we you draw a frog and label the part you the bobra Chinese fusion robotics ni ade oh my way part hey we a wicked papa oh my ye hu apostle ko Joseph hu emfaso as celebrities so but dem dey machi sa that you obey leader no why your followers say nyan no do am business sa to celebrate no your video me my fans my fans I don't dey joke with them then oyama pure water company krom be ma they be no kire wo car and I have money and I go buy watch 50,000 watch you see no the nyuma koto no wa ko streaming we making money men cast mo making money but when they are making money at the expense of what chire wono no mu fi se wagimi na duru abra ye kasama Ghana no mu nka bia hunu se o mu wadwempone meto the same thing meto nye use mo for me advantage se woni mu a ba me ye so honest say me ya ade mpo once first time the number 2 wa pesa o support ya ba me pesa beba wuti mu say sikenti ni wo ye tana yi number na free word nya se enwa to you ye ho kire ye but it's better say ye de ho kire no ebeka no kura kire ye nua so for go Ghana nyina pastor Mensi Otabel Danka Williams is to nadaba agena sare sam crunchy ankra wo mu nyina ye din ene sikagie so for mu akwata yi we so for your workers so akwan so a the members want me nkan they don't even near catch the members so be kwa Kevin we be ko bunsam je be wiase aduru ye ka bunsam je mu azam I mean so for ba ko kra se ti me se anyame na me gu asole no mu ana mu be gu no so for kira bosom ka kire wo
oman ya etimi mo fanto records mami omo ma se wo man ya sofo any politicians teaching morals ye be church no
me so mu nyina ye CSF secret members na me ka me kire wo mu nyina ye CSF members oh tie me aduma mai wo Ghana obi antumi ntua me ka wo me I don't feel say me the my okrom me say me the my wo Ghana I'm proud of myself me the men sabesi me share them 20 years me say no religious person can stand in my place Christian in kremodu be jam me menim with wo book that be Bobby and try don't try tina my din no my din am fi Bible ne Quran adem dey books me ni okrom a me say ye person 40 apo ade asofo akese omo Danka Williams is student abamu nyina pastor Mensi Otabel asofo akese omo me sis me chiwa be Rabbi also be pa Fred debate or call high lawyer come and finish in one time with the Bible mama omo say ugo a no ma say akofa mfian kwadan mfian mu shake malamfo kwadan ketenkete bi a omo hadisi kura won kan wie be fra me debate na jawade ma omo book la be dwane tie
ye bitumi aboa ibitima ko ye nim wa brabomu enipa be ye dwumaden you give them 4 scoops. Oh, and ko be nyame di free soba efso ngifa what one commando no twa what I say ye dwumaden me I start to believe say me na da
so we na common sense members, secret members. Omo tali echi wodi so fu chirabo so anko so oye mistake. Odi ni gumba ye no. Oh, osan ko yi guy ni si nchen. Oh, no contact beburu no na nke ne ye party no. No no nkwa no nam no chimi ya ye dede a e na amfa. So me catch face the country mpenyofo no. The youth want a third force. It is either we give them a third force or we keep quiet. Straight. Mesi kroni besesa obi anka na kuma Ghana will change. Ozere bia meka kro we besesa simple kra Ghana ye ntwito ye ntwie jan mesi we will go to the polls and we will vote these wicked leaders out. Na meka mechero ipe biem bebunu nani na meka chero yeba Kwame Nkrumah achievement rebi ni where part 1 Kwame Nkrumah achievement man up to part 5 ubehu me mo wate ade na se twade eni ade ti yanko achievement of Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So the brofo nyetiara mo fa ne sama me. Why? Achievement of Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Where your article will be try. History is always the best jungle. The many good things done under the administration of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah for the benefit of his beloved nation, Ghana, ought to be brought to the limelight for today's generation, since most are ignorant or underestimate his achievement. Wow, Antonyema Kwame Nkrumah ye no. O se ka wan asem ne yehu because ebi kwa fi se bia wa anya hwe ma Ghana and ebi nso ente ho hwe because ye nkyere wu school. We na o se ye kye ne value ye heroes. Meto aso we ye education sector. The ye in education. Senior high school under the Ghana Education Trust policy. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah built a number of senior secondary, that's high schools, including where kakrebi enyi including Infantipem Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Oforipenyi Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Techiman Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Winneba Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Swedro Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Apam Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Doma Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Tema Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, Odan Secondary School, Kwame Nkrumah nesi, and the Laboni Secondary School. Where ye Sam Yambra colleges of education. Kwadasu College of Education, Kwame Nkrumah the team ho. Atibubu Training College, Kwame Nkrumah the team ho. Brekum Tech Training College, Kwame Nkrumah the team ho. Fosu Training College, Kwame Nkrumah the team ho. And the Enchi Training College, Ghana National College of Cape Coast, etc. Where ye bikeke universities are Kwame Nkrumah team ho and edidi so no. Universities and Technical Institute. Kumasi Technical Institute, now University, Kwame Nkrumah. Ejumako School of Languages, now under UEW. Accra Polytechnic, now Accra Technical University, Kwame Nkrumah the team ho. Cape Coast University, UCC, Kwame Nkrumah the DC ho. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, Kwame Nkrumah the team ho. Institute of African Studies, Kwame Nkrumah Institute of Economics and Political Science, now South Campus of UEW, Kwame Nkrumah the team ho. Made University of Ghana, then University College of Gold Coast, affiliated by University of London, a full-fledged university to award its own degrees and become their first counselor among others. Kwame Nkrumah and a diwe na 18 team ho. Dian and a woji and nipa what he say yan kan ho asem. Ye wi anana do kwaku fuado John Dramani Mahama umecha de my Ghana. And this MPP for the close to 30 years. It's modern chrono abro. Mama mebunu kasa. Ni a close radio station. Ni a close TV station. Esa somo kasa. Ni a hacking mebunu Facebook account. Abraham Bid Moshe Facebook account. Ni a mahaka. A hake. Mutiri so ni wapampa so. Won se mo bon kokra, munye nwuyo, mo be bon kokra, mo betina hwiche mu, ebi be pro, ebi be jump nine, no mo di anso mo ye wicked. Tina mo ntumi nsam ho yade wo krom ha no. Me say, dakro, me pe kosua ne snap, kosua 1 crate, ma pe snap be 7. Me bru wicked leaders in India. Me, we are the president of this country, you become a minister on your life. You sign a bond with this guy Kum. I swear. See a Jimmy Yabu Damwa. Japadia Kwame Nkrumah di Jao Kra want to me apesuye. Na mo adwin na nya adwuma na say Jimmy na mo Jimmy. Mo ya mo anasa bo dam. Na dan me kotia sa kwasi ampanyini o wusu bempa no. Yeah, but or can about education or say the Nanado Danko for Adwa no Kwame Nkrumah to me again. Hey, and there's also empower ya poor what it. Make a video near channel. On my first video, I'm quite on next two. Fixing the country first video. Man could download no my cat and my watch. I'll poor be sad. Not Nanado Danko for Ado. Ever compare Kwame Nkrumah with Jare. Jimmy. You bet some see a Jimmy Cham. Me say, you bet shame be put on the bufu. Me say Ghana will change. When you Guinea for some you okay. Guinea for country Africa head of state be as say or mo some Guinea. No, here be Guinea. One dam. Ghana the a man kwa ne gu krom ha. Guinea for chese mema wo krom wo Jimmy a. Me say crowd be say yeah. Men to aso kra bebre hey ba wo mi achievement ni e ko Nanado ne ba wo mi achievement munti omo achievement ni
ya mobo wo Ghana etisika so o menya ohia mai nenam amamu a enkoyie nti no ekom de
I'm promising you within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change. Within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change. Within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change.
I want to just make one point before I sit. As you all know, there are efforts to build a national cathedral. It is very, very important that we build that cathedral. This is a voluntary exercise. Anybody who wants to contribute can contribute. I have contributed, and I will contribute some more. So I encourage everybody to think about it, and let's build it. It is not for anybody, it is for Ghana and for the glory of God.
It you feel say on my way, the Akufo-Addo aye. Why? On my baby. We should think about the poor. It's very painful.
Programs are ye dear guhono, a bedu baby no, ye be crank or for man on no mabe ye juma Ghana.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana. We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
It doesn't mean we will not borrow money. It only means that we are going to borrow responsibly and not recklessly. No government can say they won't borrow money. That is ridiculous. So far, the commitments that we received in China before leaving amounted to a total of $15 billion. And there is a possibility that within the next month or so, there are some discussions that we couldn't conclude, that another $4 billion will be added to that. But this is by way of grant funding. As you can see, all the discussions we've had in China have to do with getting a new funding model, not borrowing, but leveraging our resources to do so.
If you look at this country, the money is there for development, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. The money is there, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. We are going to make sure we bring in a new economic model and make sure the money will come down to our villages for everybody to get that share of the money.
Bawumia, fantastic economist. On their politics, diayo. Kremonia ubompa yosufre Allah. We chantre, umam we chantrosa. They be do 2024. Bon, adio mesandia ye uba Bawumia kuri esas office ro. Na ijapadia wo nya ijapadia ye wo. Otam lithium, otam gold, otam oil. Adia nyamedia chew. Ay betumi asan. Now they akoma broni no waje paper for 60 years. Ti nipa ben eno wo ne right senses, nipa ben ena na adwen ye adwuma wo modam. No kurade baako 100 obeyi mu 85 no de ache for 60 years no afa 15 se wo modam a ti
budie foforo ne buono 150 point something billion dollars so dey for 150 na yesi ade no ye hwehwa ye hu papa we wo ho nkomo so kwakuma good morning.
Good morning. Ghana is a blessed country. Very, very rich country. I'm noted for talking about oil and gas, which is energy. And this morning, I'm scheduled to give information to Ghanaians on lithium, which is also energy. Now, we are in the 21st century, and technology is changing. We are worried about climate change, both in Africa and in America, US, and the rest. Lithium is going to be the next source of energy for moving cars or vehicles. Ghana, first in West Africa, discovered lithium at Salt Pond and Cape Coast.
Okay, they are kind of number member the top of tree man ye na yate ase. Na adea ye betimi dia yes ade no nyame adibia be che ye wo Ghana for the lithium. Sa lithium no ye wo bi okrum ha. Ye hunu e wo Salt Pond. E de yese hu bi e wo Cape Coast. Volta region so abetom se kakra. And so apie e wo ho patron to aso.
So the value of this lithium is $150 billion.
Sa lithium ya ye kan wasemi. What they call America second ne bon se ne sanka ye ton ye timi identify na e 150 billion enye million 150 billion billion makumako 150 into Ghana. So the whole West Africa, the first country in the whole of West Africa, lithium no yenyebi pachokoso.
What is very worrying to some of us is Niamani or war in Ghana under our soil no constitutionally no belongs to us. We have sovereign ownership of it, backed by United Nations resolution on permanent sovereignty over natural resources. So what is now happening is surprising. Is Ghana, Yepeniforo, almost has transferred the whole ownership of that lithium to Iron Ridge.
Okay. There are can be only said sa lithium ya yenya wo Ghana ha no eye aye dia constitution ma ye ho kwan sa de na sha asase ti bre ye de senka mfaso ba so bre ye no na mom no Ghana ye mpanifo no e de ama pacho company ni ye friend say Iron Ridge Resources is a company in Australia and they had $150 billion ni na no ya transfer in the ama Iron Ridge Resources a war Australia.
Then we have gone to say they should give 5% royalty out of it.
And you had $150 billion in more. You never we no. I say a simple pro one. Mayemu 5%. A simple pro one.
Then
my 5%.
10% carried interest. 3 carried interest. How can the thing belong to us 100%? At the end of the year, 100%. Then we go back and say, give us only 10% as what we are interested in.
Nacho, this is the level of Jimmy no level nini.
Who they want no fi fire who? What to yem rade? It's a yem out to me. Oh man, you move de. Ya brabo be ye fe. Ne nupe no ama ya pabe. Ye bie ya pro nyama ya kwabe. Papa wo sikanso ni medi hia.
Me pa cho me de Paulina anoche. Mr. Mo me yare. Me bubu academ CCS me. Mintimi so renanti. Mr. Mo me call hospital confirmation. Doctor say me has spinal tumor. Anunti na ebubu mi ama academ mintimi sorry. Na se same baby edru no mo say this me ko surgery no outside. I had the mintimi me. Na she be a share scan $50,000. Mr. Mo 50,000 minya if it's a papa me mama so ababro me ni obia ti Mr. Mo Ghana for out of 4 more she me mama ni me papa no me ni me nua no mo she me Mr. Mo mo ame na me ti me ko surgery na me ti me sorry nanti me sorry mo su sa na ade ache me hunam ni na ache me nti Mr. Mo mo ame me number ni 0558 65 8732. Me patch on me one number ni 0558 65 8732. Me patch o dia me buy a pollen and not a sapon. Me seremo momuame na mitimi sorry nanti. Na me sure be bia wo boa me. E dia no bo ho nya sika and fan support me. Na mo hu video na obe share. Me seremo se ni pano nya me sure. Na me sure be bia seremo momuame na me bre. Medamunyi na amasi yakopon show bia
nya semwa me start say me raise fan e dey asa akoda we yare ye ne e bi kwat me friend ka chen say Abraham o ka ho asem nti ye mwawo Christopher e friend ka chen say enya Abraham na odi ni china Abraham na wo boa wo na ono na ye hu video no ho nti ye mwawo Dubai police car and the sincha one police car Dubai police car Ghana for police for more cars amutitim na mo de twe cement na ambulance ye de twe cement yan kan ye Kwame Nkrumah ye the NDC ni MPP ni ye pay car kwan ni aye na black ensuo to na awokro ye de chippings ni guwa ni ya woni quota ensuo to pe na awokro rainy season kakra buy ye ka kwan na dane dam ebini JNDC phone man omo ya ka kwan ya obekasa de ka kwan no ya ka ni kole dina muja na nye edi echirima ba be di mu atem na be ka kire mu eni insure start say to na nsen ye ebini mo hwe insure start say to ebi eni
I can't find in here from Kofoedia to Edukum. I will bring in our car pano. In Sukasia, that panuma wire bridge a manono. Or the piping getting me and son I said from and our canning in Aguso. Cecilia and Suono Abuafu. Ama, what's a pino? Can't ma, Unipan crossing baby, a motor Shinko into road minister. Aye, if you're running now, I go for you to a Ducron Quino. I go PM Somaniano. Na nia AC ni de ani anyan akasa nipa bewu na nia ohwe no ne saka enti weti yenka wa akra dia Peace FM Adom FM mo news nie mo suma camera fo no amombra na nia koso de yenti ase nia koso no hwe se de nsuta ho na ka kwan emo ati mienu Adom FM, Peace FM, mo news nie. Aha! Abrante ba kokra na oya to mu no. Na oya ni akoso no. Akase nipa beto mu ewu. Obro ni pete anka obu krom a wonya ne se. Aha! Wodi obi akroso agide 20 Ghana. Ai, obi akroso a 20 Ghana. Ai, sa pepe na ekono. Enti anuanen enti mote menka medendo heneba me report fi kobogobo afiafi bridge no so afiafi nsuo no na ayire saa no enti no nen
year of roads. Why year of roads?
Wallahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un.
Ko fa private jet no e betima ya ade we ma bi kwa aka ba na musamo jimi na musamo nim nyansa na musamo ya abro mo ya wicked nti you buy private jet, you buy V8, you rent private jet at the expense of your people, so this one can cause death to the people. Che me say church o mo de mo hwe mo hwe ade da o road in here Kevin Taylor Chino Jonas road in here it is how a free Schwarzenegger na nim sa fufufunu a free Schwarzenegger when nim sa ebina yetiem a free Schwarzenegger when nim one time sa ebina yetiem one road we be da me say church them was share this side mo hear this side on ka kese na eba no ha hwe me bia me church them if it akọ nyina aye road na na pem mo hwa de on emi chachere mo no won ha tika ke sene na eba no we bola me gina nanim nti no mame so we no me peme so eti we nyina wo ho na sa wutimi ko rent private jet na sa private jet no yes baby a obedware ana baby a obeda na wo na na akofado ye wicked me na me ka kire wo no abusuafo no ye wicked eti ano mesalu chachere mo akwa akosia se obohu che invent religion Shadie ti kwan na me twakere mo kwan na me twakere mo hwefom efiti akọ nyina me se hwade se mo jimi na se mo nso nyansa ye be kire mo nyansa Shadie twakere mo ye road pa nie hwe mo hwe ba ko so mo hwe be so won Timon ti wo lande ho na se wo hu atache ye na ya sembe kura Shadie
baby too good
Timon edem nti we no one road hey
hey Yesu hey no umpa bwa de ko no ha chi uhe hey area higher careful the higher careful
Pacho fix your attitude before Pacho your attitude and be fix it kwan no moto we kura manka ho asem Kwame Nkrumah ja oka kwan wontumi anhwe so fix your attitude and be kwan ni yi ya fix your attitude kwan na be yi meboa ben you be said Daddy Fred nanim obaka se oboase park times 6 nanim obaka se be yekobo Champions League final nanim obaka se bibi ayetiem nanim lete obaka se Kumasi Sports Stadium times 6 what I done for Kennedy Japan so what on your mind ye samoche
Kimeto na. Media na wa chara oko no. Hey.
ma menchira wade bi we kwan no kwan e befa so aye kwan no ba wo mi abekire kwan e befa so aye ye kwan eni.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
Bacha wote ye kwan na enya no ti wote se papa we yakobo bosia de be ye kwan a o ye no kwafo tie bio.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
Bacha wote me na me kache ba wo mi anum ti wonim na be jimi wa ha o ma me ukuro mo hene kura ba gine hye wote tie ba wo mi abiom.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
Me na me kasa man ho. Me be phone lines no. Why? Bra so be kire wa dwene. Why? Be phone lines no why 0244856241 why we be aso person support e be the same number no why mombo na djuma na ede. Hello
sir.
Ba show no so ana me were live me ye video e kire no afrem group of people anyame ehiraw we wi ase japade nyina sabe we Jimmy sa na NDC MPP Jimmy sa NDC MPP Jimmy sa NDC MPP Jimmy sa ba no be kire wadwo ba 1 minute pe why aman kokografo mafia youth is an kokografo we scammers o mafia youth ne sa the appointment amumu busuafo no modi ese tam atwem boni nti mutumi nya japade akra wo Ghana kuro mu a mu japade nyina bebie foreign account na mbebu na so se munye kuro yi a ba be ka se mbebu no pese o mo de basbasa kwa sia wo sisi mbebu no nim so sisi mbebu wa cho me bie phone lines no why your 5 minutes pe ti obaso a punchlines fast na unu ya biso aba Ghana will change krone besesa krone nya obi adea Ghana nya na adodea Ghana nya MPP dia Ghana nya John Mahama dia Ghana nya obi apop property enkrofo kakra bi na mafia krone agi krone abombo so omo dia Me Facebook account na. Nkwankwachi am Roberts. Am Roberts na. Am Roberts. Mun create system am de be am Roberts. Enye me Facebook account. And Facebook account. O pese o create fofra. Eyi, o be create fofra. Ya try exams. Within less than 2 weeks, armed robbery 4. And draw house and they be a sensible. Hello. Yeah, we didn't be our casafi.
Yes. Why wait there? I call an area.
Yo, who are 1 minute yet you?
Person, maybe say be about no date Ghana Hebeko because person me join you pa.
Or they are one their time, so they are one their time, so but the young say you be vote to a mato. You be vote to a mato at the crana, ya bromundia account.
And no. Third, fourth party no so they join pa.
One time. Mebeba. Won hwe ni mebeba. That's it. Hello. Ya bacha udini be bia o kasafi.
Bacha me dey Togo. Me kasafi Israel Jerusalem.
Bacha Israel won. Yo yetio.
So be online also.
Yetio kasa, yetio.
Abraham mo say me follow pa. Obi ni say me dey Togo wan. Obi so bi o maka kire o. Na me no I do me me no ya adwo on ya me be o. Nti me chema adwo enye say dia o ka na nim o. O ka say enye do ma na dey ni botum ska ana o dey ere o dey bi dey we. Na so wan wo saka say eye Sandifu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah mo hwe project a why den za wo no me ntiase masa mo mun kase ekukwado o ma no ntumi bu o man no sale samo ka mo ntumi fa joma ma na ekukwado ni we fa ye den sane mo na mo ka me ntimu ase o ntimu ase
eje obasan ka ba ye bo joma ma ba so ana
Masha wa ya dia se ekukwado 1 minute mo na
enu de bia ye kan ye se o de drop de bia ye kan o say
Masa ye na kumwa ade go mo je do ma
yes de bia ye kan yes joma ma ya de se na nado but omu nyina omu masa untume ka tembo bia wa so masa de bia ye kan wonte ya nya ndisi asem ha de bia ye kan yes o de joma ma gina ho edna nado gina ho a joma ma ya de se no ba ni nyina nye do ati ase John Mahama 15%, Yamana Nado 10. Oh, we now below average. Do me jam and member Mobia fans. The Bia ye catch us hano, ye Juma man DC. But the Nanadu Chinago, what the John Mahama China, why are dear Seno? Nanadu Benya Bibi, na no say COVID by. By a catcher himself, or more bomina brought Yamo, or more 30 years. 30. And this MPP 30 years. Say you will be about so. You will be about so. Hello,
boss.
Yeah, but you didn't be our casafi.
But about the family Johnny Johnson, we can sell free our cars, painters.
But you yet you. 1 minute.
Boss, what you na pese me kase the way in Yamisha pa ba. You see the akan says say so mukasa. Na so modern say like see no yen nuanom na omo e tiritiri no. At times we say we are school in ba nya dodo na so na wa assist. That is 100 phones in social media musem no. Tesrem aram so mo be fa kwan bi so a do kuku classing class no said the ya omo yen nuanom no omo e tiri no so be hu say na e ko
juma na modema no say juma na edin say e ka kira mo say ye gya ye juma to ho na ya kokoko nkurase na mo support ye na ye di mobile money to say mo support ya mo be ka say ye pesika o me be a problem ni free because me to me nja me wo man me to me nya me ma ho na me nkwa akurase because me kwa akurase a when na betwa me ma no saa de wenchi na imbebu no bi sole pe no mu de omuti akọ share party bi ase no mu akọ jiska no mbebu nti o mo say yakọ ndisi akọ jiska no
Sa no mo dwene. Demonstration ye be ye me kire wo ka Oliver. O dia me ba me ni etie.
A lot of youth na demand for party no said the all those no
Ningina yesikasem
party na say na party na responsibility for all those we ningina.
Yo yate yo can very beautiful beautiful. I say ba me jam me ba ho na me kwa wa na beto aduane ma me ba. Se wo de me kire. Ti no be start bi say pe.
Mu create sa party ni sa we na any sa institution e be take over o sa nyoma we ningina na support ni so ye more.
Mate, yo, yate, that's it, pa, yo. Che drew time here, kasi ehia mumwa. Enye sa, enye sa bon yebeti ko no bia fe kire wa. No akọji sika we NDC.
Say Bible mun say ma ya na wo ka no. One say like I have to say adia ye no to say like ye wo no de bia so yo tutu say. U jaya e be ye dene. Oh, it's in the said.
Yeah.
Ye be with NDC ni MPP ni sa. We from our childhood now, we have to do something. So we know.
Okay.
And we know.
Kaka. That's it. Hello. Ya bacha wo ba show ni so ana.
Bacha, good afternoon.
Ya, we didn't be our Kasafi.
The favorite target in the Kasafi North Carnation.
Yo, 1 minute etio.
Problem is about youth and also no. I was education become about say. Dodo na nim say of force one anyi ya office ono na wa force na anyi ya ma but they don't know say penifo na nhihye na enye ema ye embebulu eno ti na ama niama enko ye
eno ano no
what I say
eno ano no
ba Abraham me follow ene ekete fifa ne captain smart no nyina ba say ko fo ntete ya wo de atwe ya mu bi no me who question mark captain smart in terms of on them relationship.
There be yanka obi wasem wa ha. Yen na yedi mu anim ni nyina mo hwe yen. De oye no munim, de onya wo behu. Nti wo de ano na nchen. Me pese be kase ese yeka obi wasem wa ha.
That's why I'm sure.
Nti wo de adwinda wo bi atirim. De oye honest, de oye sincere. De oye adwuma no fi akoma pem mu behu. De oye azan mu behu. E bi kwada me yazan. Nti wo de no de yen jama obi a conscience obi anjeje. Why?
Okay.
Na nko yesa ye yeshu na de obi abesi so. Why?
One
time because ahokyere na ye fam no ankoma mix poison. Won, me se Ghana for mpanyifo mo nye ye favor. Won. Omo frame bebu ni nyina mbra Accra Sports Stadium, Independence Square, Kumasi Sports Stadium, Obuasi Stadium. Won. No mo mix poison ma ye ni yenwu. It is better because omo ekuyen.
Me say like what today ye. On say obi o ho a onim resource Ghana nyina wo. But we need the value of it. That can mean because I'm saying that we need also only the crop. And no, munchre resource I want.
Now of course when you show metamorphic rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock here the other, sedimentary rock here the other. Teacher no show metamorphic rock na nkasa mu pie kwa bontin. Now catch out on show metamorphic rock o hu bi da. We actually we wo school. Abra ye be kire kwan fa so to gold. Kwan fa so the benefit of oil or my oil at the rosewood, timber, lithium. Ye nim de ye. Me nua mobimbra. O sam penfo edi mu echi a o. Ye di mu echi akro ni be say. Me say we ya no mu no yem hihye omo no. We ya. Me say we ya no mu yem hihye omo. To we ya. Demonstration. You bet the whole Ghana. Hello.
Good.
Yeah, bacha. Yeah, we didn't be our Kasafi.
Yeah, but you're from Kwame. Because a free South America. But your program was in Bazoka.
Oh, 1 minute. Bacho yet you.
Okay. Abraham, I some person can say most of the issues that you are talking about is because youth in Ghana
they are not like only access to information. And one thing that is blocking the access to information is internet. Internet more Ghana. And to even have access to internet, to be searching and so Google now finding information on the net. Ghana telecoms now. MTN, Airtel, the way we see our first wire internet, or travel outside Ghana. And this, for example, we be anyway, internet, telecoms, internet, different from other companies that Wi-Fi will feel and it is ever so use MTN. Use MTN or phones, but we feel Wi-Fi and phone a different company. What they do is they just give the Wi-Fi to the house. Easy access to the internet. I don't understand why about Ghana. Sadi and intimate cost war. Now MTN Vodafone one control internet, data bundle BBR, nothing like Wi-Fi or one control, almost all control so and bought in the partner access to internet to even search and have information. That is the problem.
But senior, Jao Kanya no cre, Mejitu no cre. But in Penyufono, I am again say, Oma hijacky BBR. But then a me access to internet. And the medicine idea for the past 20 years. The youth don't want to learn. They are lazy. Mejitum and Penyuf. Just I once and say about live. No more free internet for no more almost squeezy internet. No intimatia say the youth should know say they have to learn. Me oh yeni ba me na me da bontin na me na me ba me na me ba me na me da bontin and me do Bible research through computer up to today. So no excuse for anybody. They should learn how to sacrifice the little they have. Omunye sika ye mobile money my guess eto rig my guess eto Brazilian hair masa when you show ye ma okromo eto to iPhone my guess. The youth are lazy. Youth okutani phone data ning na or they come my betting center or the cabet masa yen consider mo
I also move Jais and one other thing to me best can once media no. They say media no said you COVID TV money or mechanic bloggers no mechanic in the moon they are talking about. They don't even talk about situations.
When an etoso, yeah, when an etoso. Jimisa.
No funny, 20 is a musa, Niman Kosona, Omunye. It is the telecoms and the media there. In fact, they are one of the problems.
Yeah, you can answer some so Mumbe follow. Where you can answer some on my Minya, that's it. Messa Balai, Messa after Champions League, Messa Balai, my baby part 2 of Kwame Nkrumah achievement. No, Edibesia, and I'm going to ask straight up Ghana Bessa. She. You go premiere with YouTube. Why? You call YouTube as uncle premiere the account. Damu yina say. Why? Damu yina say. Why? I'm interested after Champions League. No. Best have a live view. But damu yina say. Bye transport. Why?
He is a critical thinker. Abraham Ben Moshe. Common sense family.